So my philosophy has always been, when it comes to sales, and it's a little bit unique, there is a value. We'll talk about this today. There's value in having a good script, a good foundation, a good structure, and a format, how you build your conversations.
A process.
Correct, a process. But I think at its core, sales and communication comes down to a couple of things. One, learn how to understand yourself. Two, learn how to understand the person that you're speaking with.
Excuse me, sorry, do you speak English?
No, I don't, sorry.
And then three, use good, intentional communication to bridge the gap between those two.
I have people skills. I am good at dealing with people. Can't you understand that?
People like yourself, Pace Morby, all of the greats who are in this space who do this really, really well, you guys have mastered doing that. Whether you realize why or not, you've mastered doing that. And I think if you can learn how to understand how that process works and you add that to your actual sales process, you'll be a master. You can close deals whenever you want.
Now, right now, John, the stock trades over the counter at 10 cents a share. And by the way, John, our analysts indicate it could go a heck of a lot higher than that.
Okay, let's do it. I'll do $4,000.
4,000, that'd be 40,000 shares, John. Let me lock in that trade right now and get back to you with my secretary with an exact confirmation. Sound good, John? Great.
Yeah, I look at, so as I was preparing for the series with you, Daniel, I kind of really did some self-evaluation because I consider myself a really effective closer. But why? And I think I've kind of narrowed it down to a couple things. First of all, I do take the experience I have, and that has given me a tremendous competitive advantage. Because I've been in real estate for 20 years, active in real estate for 20 years, I know now how to shift on the fly when I'm on a call and be able to pull out what's going on and then tailor the questions, because now I start to reformat the exit strategy and where I'm going with the seller so that I can put a deal together.
What am I gonna do? I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm gonna stay up all day. I'm gonna sleep up all night. I'm gonna give it a ho, hey, ho. And I'm gonna stop worrying about calories.
And that skill in and of itself takes sales out of the picture, but having a profound and deep understanding of real estate is gonna give you a really great advantage. And as we go through some calls I did, I'll stop and show where I do this, where I pivot on the fly, because they give me information that tells me, okay, this is a great sub 2, this is gonna be an all cash, or whatever's going on here. Oh, this is a tired landlord. I know now questions to ask. And that just comes from lots of experience. So that's one side of it. But what does that do for somebody watching this right now and they're brand new? Does that mean you're out? No, it doesn't mean you're out. It means now you have to make up for that shortcoming. That's where sales process and now learning how to communicate effectively is gonna make up the difference. So you can make up the difference. You look at people like, I look at people like Pace Morby is a great example for me, where I don't really think there's any kind of format, not really a specific process. What there is, though, is just a desire to learn and understand and find out what a need is and fill a need, and then a really deep understanding of what real estate is and how to put a deal together. Yeah. And that's enough to really do well.
Well, here's what I'll say, and we're actually going to get into this a lot today, because so throughout the years of me doing this coaching, especially in the real estate space, very, very quickly into me doing the call feedbacks and doing live calls. In the Nightly Dial and the Sub 2 community, guys, we did thousands of calls, literally thousands of calls. So what we would do, people would come into the community, they would be sitting there and they would be making phone calls live, talking to sellers, having never done this before.
This is Gene.
Hi, Gene. It's Steve from Synthesource Software. How are you? We're the worldwide leader.
I'm fine.
Good.
So what's my point? We talk about Pace Morby. People hear a Pace Morby, and to your point, it seems on the surface, there's not really a structure. He just goes with the conversation. What I've learned, Jerry, in really, really dissecting sales and communication is that underneath it all, there actually is a structure. And whether you realize it or not, yes, to a degree, we can duplicate the structure of even somebody as prolific in communicating as a Pace Morby.
See, as you can see, the more you around, the more you're going to find out. And also, if you stay down here and you never around, you'll never find out. So I hope this lesson is helpful.
if you understand the foundational core elements of how he approaches conversations, it may not be the same structure that we see in a traditional sales process, but there is a structure.
All right, guys, so the video you just watched is actually a clip from a much longer podcast. But here's the question I have for you. What did you think about the video? Guys, in the comments below, let me know what you liked and didn't like about these excerpts that we're doing. Did you like the memes, the little comedic things that we added to the video to break it up a little bit and just to make it fun? Guys, we're doing this content for you, and we want to provide as much value as we possibly can. So do me a favor, if you will, in the comments below, let us know what you liked. Let us know what you didn't like. Let us know what you thought about those memes. Should we keep them? Should we get rid of them? What do you want to see in this channel that's going to help you to learn and grow as much as humanly possible? Guys, thank you so much for the feedback. We want to help to just make this channel exactly what you need it to be. We will see you guys on the next video.